Canadian geese are tough.
Yeah.
It's like Canada took all the mean, rotten, spiteful, annoying parts of Canada and channeled it into a goose.
They're not sending us their best. Greetings and/or salutations, and welcome to the Imbibe Cinema. The Imbibe Cinema podcast is brought to you by the Blue Whiskey Independent Film Festival, otherwise known as BWIF. I'm Jonathan C. Legat, along with my co-host,
Tricia Legat,
as well as producer,
Michael Nowens.
And we are also pleased to welcome back our special guest,
Matt Lewis.
Woo! In this episode, we are going to be discussing the 1997 suspense thriller, The Game. The cocktail we will be imbibing is also called The Game, which consists of a light rum, triple sec, and cranberry juice. Look for episode recaps, links in our show notes, where you'll find a written summary of the discussion, along with a picture and the ingredients needed to make your own The Game at home. And thankfully, not ingredients on how to make your own flour cocaine lines.
That was flour?
Yeah, it was flour.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, I'm sorry, we were out of cocaine.
Yeah. Did you want to take a bump of flour? Make some nose dough?
I'm sure I'm not the first person that's tried it.
That's fair. Anyway, so obviously one of the big things about The Game, I believe every single one of us had previously seen it before we watched it this time. So sadly for all of us, the twist at the end was not as twisty, but let's just go round robin here. What is everybody's favorite plot twist that they had seen in a movie that they just did not see coming? Did I just dropped a bomb on everybody?
You just blindsided us there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Circle back. And don't look at me first, please.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to probably steal like most of yours, which is Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, see, this is what you get for not going first. You let me take the absolute, easiest one. And I do remember that I actually did see that twice in theaters because of the fact that after I had seen it, I wanted to essentially, what I actually do want to talk about this is a rewatch, is, you try to make sure that the breadcrumbs are there, but that they're not, that how noticeable is it? How much are they? Was the director doing a job of trying to lead me down this path? And how much of it was they were obfuscating everything that they could in order to do it? Sixth Sense is a perfect example because while he's in the room with other people, like the mom and other things, every time you feel like they're in the middle of a conversation, but they're not talking to each other. And so you don't realize that while he's in the room with all these other people, he's never interacting with any of the rest of them.
That one also had the symbolism laced through it, because everything that's red, that highlights that there's the Sixth Sense involved. But also how easy it is to believe that him and his wife just don't talk anymore, now that he's dead.
Yes.
It's like, it's just a marriage in trouble.
Yeah.
Nobody's
They're having
dead.
an anniversary dinner. He shows up late. She just, breaks down crying and walks out. And it's like, well, check,
and
please.
Donnie Wahlberg shoots him.
Yeah. Their burgers are good.
Yeah, their burgers are good. Okay, so for me, it's not going to be what twist got me the most.
Okay.
But it's Fight Club. I was told by everyone to see Fight Club. And I was like, no. Because I saw the trailer and it's men hitting each other. And I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not going to watch this. And they're like, no. You have to watch this movie. And I said, no. And then finally I was in a conversation with someone and they said, can I just tell you the plot if you're not going to see it? And I'm like, sure. And they told me and I went, I need to see this movie. And I loved it knowing the whole time through. I can only imagine what it would be like to go in not knowing and have that reveal. But it still, to me, was so enjoyable knowing.
Two came to mind, kind of miraculously. One is another Fincher film, Gone Girl.
Oh, yes.
That was twist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The other one, I don't know if it's a twist, but I think it just kind of was the relief of how they did it was Ocean's 11 with Clooney and Pitt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
How
especially
they-
the first one, how
Yeah,
that
yes.
whole heist comes down, and even the twists where you're like, oh no, they're gotten now. Yeah,
And even to the point where, like, you know, George gets Julia in the end, and how
Yes.
he does that. So that's a. So I don't know if it's like a twist, like a completely left turn.
But like, how did they pull? How are
Yeah.
they going to pull this off? And then you find out how they pull it off, and you're like, oh, that's good,
yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a classic, Rebecca.
Oh,
Yeah, Rebecca. I did not see that coming. I'm not going to talk about it now because I don't think anybody knows about Rebecca. So I'm just not
I've
gonna...
never seen it.
It's an excellent book, and it was made into a Hitchcock movie. And in the book, one of the things I love is the main character. It's all first person.
Whose
no,
name
no.
is Rebecca?
Oh, no, actually. Okay,
Oh.
so this is a young woman who falls in love with this man and...
Named Rebecca.
No.
Okay.
I know it's getting...
her name is Steve.
Is that the twist? Like who Rebecca is?
Yeah, no, Rebecca's his first wife.
Shut up.
Oh
Rebecca's
yes.
his first wife, and she's dead. Spoilers,
Okay.
right? But
You're asking so many questions. She's just going to ruin it for
Yeah.
you.
yeah,
Well, I thought that's the game. Is figuring out who
Yeah.
Rebecca is.
right. But one of the things that's fun about it is like she's always referred to as Mrs. So and so, whatever his last name is, and never by her first name. In fact, you get through the whole book and you realize, oh my God, she never had a name. She was always just Mrs. So and so, and she was compared to the first one, Rebecca, all throughout. And the author afterwards confessed she just couldn't think of a name, so then it became a game. How long can I go without having to come up with a name for
Oh,
this
so
character?
the main character never gets a name.
Yeah,
she's
and-
just Mrs.
Yeah, and because it's all from her
As the
point of
main
view,
character.
it's easier for you to forget. And plus, her identity is always compared to Rebecca. It's like
Yeah.
she doesn't even exist next to Rebecca, which is
Okay.
cool because she doesn't even have a name.
Okay. Now I'm catching it.
It's one of those where this person's reputation after death and all the people that knew her, you get all these sides of her. So you're learning, kind of like Laura. Did anybody see Laura? Oh, there's a
Yes.
big twist, and they did that. That one is so good that how many TV shows
Yeah,
have had a
every
Laura
t- yeah,
episode?
exactly.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Because I mean, was it like
you know
with
the
that-
Laura episodes, right?
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
Laura's about this detective, and in the movie, it's Dana Andrews. Andrews is brought on to solve the murder of this woman, and
Name
he's
Laura.
Yes,
named Laura.
this time it is.
Yes. She's been murdered, and he's finding out like all this stuff and trying to solve the murder. He kind of falls in love with this woman because he sees all her private stuff. He reads her diary. He interviews everybody. He just discovers that she's this like wonderful human being. And then plot twist at the end, she shows up because her maid, who happens to be the same height, build, she's the one who got her face blown off by a shotgun. And the other woman was out, and Laura was actually out of town and nobody knew it because she just needed private time. And she shows up, and everybody kind of freaks out because she's supposed to be dead.
I feel like that plot twist has happened since.
Yes,
Yeah.
because every show has
television
a Laura
shows.
episode.
Star Trek has probably done like 3 at this point. But like, yeah. There's a character who falls in love with somebody who is gone, and then that person shows up, and but that is literally known as the Laura episode.
Right. Quantum Leap had a Laura episode. Without a Trace had a Laura episode. Star Trek Next Gen had a Laura episode.
Yep.
Geordie's episode.
Yes.
There are so many shows that it's like, oh, they're going to do a Laura.
All right, Mikey P.
The one that came to mind until maybe I was in my late 20s, I had never seen the movie The Sting.
Okay.
And, it was one of those movies that like everybody's like, how have you not seen The Sting? You have to watch The Sting.
Because you're a baby.
That's fine. Well, I'm not going to ruin it then.
Okay.
Because here's the thing that I
Thank
loved about it.
you.
Damn. Shots fired.
The thing that I would say about it is it's very rare that you see an older film that is so well praised, I guess.
Yeah.
That surprises you because it was so successful. So it's been repeated time and time again.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Like we're talking about. I've seen a number of these movies where I have been like, oh yeah, that was good, but I was not expecting to be that excited by it. So
I love it when you see a movie, it's like, oh, that's where that originated from.
Yes.
That's where that influence originated from. Like I saw Joker, and then like maybe a couple months later, I saw Taxi Driver for the first time, and I was like, this is eerie how much these movies are alike. It's like, oh, that's where that originated from.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, I saw Rogue One and I was like, oh, it's the Dirty Dozen. Because Rogue One is the Dirty Dozen.
We've talked about our favorites, or at least things that have surprised us. Obviously, the plot twist on this, it is really impressive. I remember it being absolutely astounding at the time, especially, even on the second watch, the way that the game, CRS, is playing up even just the fact that, oh, wait, where did that gun come from? We searched the house. Like the boxes that they check in a way that you're watching and you even believe that he's figured it out, that all of this is the game. I love when he walks into the cafeteria and it's like every extra he has met. That had to have been a fun rap party. I really hope that was the rap party. That better have been the rap party. They better have been like, hey, everybody who filmed, show up. We're going to put you in costume one more time. We're going to do like a cafeteria scene, and then we'll do a big ballroom scene, and we all then get drunk and have a good time. But when he literally walks in, and even the guys that were like at his country club are like right there in front of him, he's putting it all together, and then her going like, wait, where did that gun come from? Right. Because no, you're supposed to have the automatic. The guard had the automatic, and it's like, oh shit, and then it's like, no, it's your brother behind that door, and it's like, okay, boom, 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 boom. When he shoots his brother, you're like, oh shit, the game went beyond what he was ready. And at the same time, that was the plan. So every time you're like, oh, I got the twist, or he's got the twist, or we understand everything, they still managed to pull the rug out at that last second. And I loved how, you do see CRS on the name of the taxi driver was like Carlo S, everything was CRS. There's a van that was a cable renovation services or something,
cable
repair services. There's CRS everywhere, and you're like, okay,
that's the second
they do.
doing.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, where are all the did they tie up all the loose ends? Did they leave the right breadcrumbs to make me believe everything that's happening?
Except for the cable renovation service. How do you renovate cable?
I think it was cable repair.
I know.
I'm a pretty princess who has had 2 drinks already because we have not hit Act 1's conclusion.
That's okay. You're doing wonderful.
Thank you. I thought that was fairly eloquent.
Yes.
So as we have, former full-time actors on this conversation, would you guys would love to have been employed by CRS?
Yes. Probably not right now, with kids, but yes.
Yeah, that sounds like more than a full-time commitment.
Yeah,
but you would love to really take people for a ride and.
Yes.
I just found it fascinating how many people in his life that were really part of his life that were like, for enough money, I will fuck with this guy.
Well, actually, that was the thing is his lawyer did not understand.
No, but
his lawyer did his ex-wife have any idea?
I feel like she might have at least had some idea.
Maybe after that meeting when, then he sees what's happening on TV and then
he's an actor.
Off.
Yeah.
So maybe that part.
It's possible.
But
it's possible the brother was actually the only one in on it.
No, the guy in the restaurant.
The brother was 100% in on it.
Oh, well, yeah.
The guy who runs the restaurant that he goes to all the time.
Yeah.
This waitress that spills on him.
Yeah.
You hired this girl for a night and fired her and didn't know, I don't know. It just seems suspicious.
That's a possibility. What I did appreciate is she does such a good job, especially from the acting chops of it, is to be not only a double agent, but then a triple agent, quadruple agent, quintuple agent.
Yeah.
She's playing all these angles and moving all these chess pieces around for
She's
him.
a total femme fatale.
And I feel like she does such a good job from start to finish of leading you to believe, oh, she's a bad guy. Oh, she's a good guy. Oh, she's a bad. Oh no, she's a good guy.
Well,
oh no, she's just an
wanna know
actress who's like in a lot of trouble.
How many games went awry because somebody hit their head wrong when the cab crashed into the ocean?
And maybe that's why they need her as involved to keep let's keep going.
Perfect example was the actor who's like, thank God you jumped, because if you didn't, I was supposed to throw you off the building.
Right. But thank goodness you jumped and landed on the X when there's a whole building to jump off.
Yeah, I was about to say, when he jumps through that glass and you see all those like steel girders and I-beams and you're like, just like 2 feet in the wrong direction, he was
having
dead.
a company's expenditure is insurance. Like, it's right. There are 2/3 is just insurance
and HR.
Yes.
Well, and so to your question of would you work for this company? I mean, imagine the amount of risk.
Yeah.
As an actor, like.
Well, I mean, yeah. If he did get a gun that was, off brand,
what if there was something that didn't go according to plan A, B, C, D?
How about the actor who has to jump out of a moving taxi?
Oh yeah, and what about the cops? Were the cops real cops, or were they fake cops? Because if they're real cops, don't they have follow-up questions?
Yeah, well, yeah, a number of them. Although, again, they were
they
like...
did say for the taxi cab, when it goes into the water, like there was a scuba diver on standby.
Yeah.
So they covered their bases.
They were diving for it already. They were trying to understand.
Insurance.
Yep.
Right.
Lots
well,
of insurance.
and he had all the physical
Tech
and
people.
all the psychological workup. The whole day he spent there is supposed to be so they know exactly how his brain works. So they can program this whole thing to follow how his brain would work.
And they also know what he can and cannot outrun, what his stamina level and heart rate level would be. So when they sick a dog on him, they don't accidentally, maul him with a dog.
There's a lot of calculations.
Correct. And what an interesting company that would be.
Where math and art are together.
Another thing that I remember with this film is that Mike Douglas is very good at playing an asshole.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
He's really good at it. To where, like, you don't... Like, he gets to the line just enough to where you're still watching him. You're still rooting for him. But he's not nice.
No.
Like, in so many of his big films, he's a major asshole.
Yep.
And he does so, effortlessly, it seems. Like, this is just who he is how it feels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wall Street, Fatal Attraction,
Yep.
Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
I know there's others.
Oh, God,
Those are, like, these 4 are probably the big 4 assholes.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
No. One of my favorite movies of all time, Falling Down.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one where he has glasses?
It's one where he has glasses.
Yes,
He's
I've
just
never
having a
sat through
horrible day.
Yeah.
Ends up with a rocket launcher at one point. You want to talk about a person who you're like, you know what? The day you've had,
Okay.
I'll buy it. that watch Falling Down. If you want to see somebody who is just snapped.
I've not sat through that one, but it is. It's a very 90s film, too, right?
Oh, 1,000%. I don't know if it could be remade at this point. Yeah, but it is going to go the direction it is going to go, and you are just along for the ride.
Yeah. So this one was harder for me because the plot twist is so, it's what makes the movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And so all of the build-up and everything, it's like, well, in the end, he's fine.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of a letdown there in a way, but I appreciated how they were doing the build-up over time. And then when he got to the top of the building, it's like, okay, I'm appreciating what's happening.
Yeah.
But I know he's fine.
Yes.
So that's been the part that was interesting for me on this one, because it's been decades since I've seen this film.
Easily.
I never think I've had that experience before where I haven't seen the movie in so long because I don't remember much of it.
Fair.
But I remember the end.
Yes.
And so it was a very, very jarring experience.
For that how much of the end did you remember? Because I obviously remember him jumping through the glass and landing on the X.
It was a happy ending.
But I don't remember why he jumped off. I didn't remember him shooting his brother until the doors were about to pop.
That I don't either, but I think it was, so that part I appreciated, but again, it was but in the end, he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe for rich people to have therapy. It has to be that.
They have to jump off a building.
It has to be that intense.
Heightened.
That heightened.
Because
really,
it was the 90s. So
essentially,
therapy wasn't as
right.
Yeah.
Like this is how we look at
now.
mental health. Is
Right.
we have to tear down your world and then rebuild it, knowing because at this point you must realize that you are alone.
Yep.
And we have to take everything away from you. And your identity, your home, everything, just break you down to just being a human who's glad to be alive.
I was left for dead in Mexico,
and all
I got was this stupid fucking T-shirt.
Yeah, but like that, like the whole point of the movie is it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah,
really, right? It's, except with an entertainment service
and no
instead
ghosts.
of ghosts. So his past is his ex-wife. His present is his brother. And his future is the mystery girl.
Interesting.
I like that.
All right, I'll buy that. Well played.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so a question I would have then, as we're talking about rewatch, is there a film that you have watched once and you're like, that was an amazing film, I don't need to watch this ever again? And is there a film that you would watch over and over and over and over again? If you were stranded on a desert island with one film, what would that film be?
I have answers for both.
All right, go for it.
Film I saw once that I absolutely loved that at the same breath I say, I don't know if I can watch it again, is American Sniper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Namely, the scene where it's like the standoff. He has the guy in his sights. He kills young boy, and that whole thing was enough to where it's like, okay, now I understand why he has PTSD and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say that one. I was on a desert island. The only film I could ever watch again is probably the movie I have seen more than any other film in my lifetime is Clue.
Oh,
Ooh,
good.
Great. Yeah,
We have Clue here.
It's over there.
Is that,
That might be
let us out.
maybe
Let
that
us
could be
out.
my
Let us
next
in.
episode is Clue. I could talk about Clue all day long.
It's on our list. I know.
Yeah,
would
I
like
know
to
fun
do
facts
Sold.
about
I'm going to add them right now. We're going to take a few moments to fill our glasses and get ready to imbibe more after this. Hey, Michael.
I got some cool news.
You got some cool news? I love cool news. What's the news?
Our listeners can actually send us a voicemail now, and I'm thinking that maybe this will work better than text.
You think that the reason was because they had to actually type things where now they can actually speak to it?
Right. The cool thing is now they can actually leave us a voicemail, and then we can play that voicemail on the show.
Ooh.
And then answer that voicemail
In real time.
So
Almost real time.
yes,
Sub
not
real time.
sub real time.
Fake real time.
In our real time.
Yes.
Not their real
Not
time.
their real time.
But yeah, so they can leave us a voicemail with their film suggestions or what they think that we should cover on the show that we haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be pretty cool. Or they could even just say, hey, you talked about this movie and you didn't talk about this, and I think you should be talking about this.
That's more than fair.
And but then we can address that. So yeah, they should totally do that.
It's audience interaction. All right, so yeah. Not only can you leave us a text, but you can also leave us a full voicemail, and we will be able to hear and respond to either your text or your voicemails.
Perfect.
I'm Jonathan C. Legat, and I'm here with
Tricia Legat.
and
Michael Nowens.
our special guest.
Matt Lewis.
And we are discussing The Game. Enjoying this podcast? Please subscribe or follow us on your favorite podcast providers to get new episodes as soon as we release them. Rate and leave us a review to help this show reach that larger audience who might actually respond and rate and leave us reviews. And you can also follow Imbibe Cinema on the Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Letterboxd.
Awesome.
So we one of the things I think we really kind of hit on, this was a 1997 film.
It is Fincher's third film.
Oh.
That was something that kind of blew me away.
Wow.
So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I threw that out there.
Yeah.
100%.
And Alien 3 was one of those films.
he obviously directed a lot of music video or music icon things. So while this 92 Alien 3 is his like feature films, he was directing a lot. I mean, you can continue to scroll down until 1984. He was doing Rick Springfield, Bob Till You Drop music videos. Like, he did music video after music video after music video. I mean, like, he did a lot. And then, we've got 7 and The Game. So, I mean, if you think about it this way, Alien 3, 7, and The Game. Like, those are the...
It's pretty remarkable.
Because 7 is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in the box? I mean, like, Tricia and I do that all the time.
Yeah.
There's a movie I won't see again. I'm glad that I saw it. I don't want to see it again.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. It's a hard movie to watch.
It is a hard watch.
This was one thing I wanted to ask our actor friends is, so one of the things that Fincher is known for is like 800,000 takes.
Yeah.
Would that have been... you hear across the gamut with actors that have worked with them. Some that said it was the worst thing on the planet. Yep. Others said it was the most liberating thing ever. Where would you two fall into that category if you went through that?
And like for reference, like I guess with like The Social Network, the opening scene, notoriously, there were 99 takes.
Yes.
They did that
That's insane
99 times.
Yeah.
So like lots of takes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Trick. You wanna field that one first?
No.
All right. Fair.
I'll take a few takes.
No. Well played. I see what you did there. No. So, we even joked while I was making the cocktail. When it comes to multiple takes, and again, I can see arguments for and against. If there is some sort of frenetic chaos, agitation, something that you want the characters to have this build of anxiety during the scene, sure, do that same take over and over again, and you're going to get a heightened level of that take, because at that point they're like, what am I missing? What do I need to give? Like, there's going to be some anxiety to that performance because of how many takes they're on at that point, whether it's a calm scene or not. At the same time, like, I know that there have been instances where there's been something I didn't like about a take, and I'll ask, right, can I do that again? Can we do that one more time? Yeah. Like, there's all sorts of things.
Right.
Lighting can happen.
It depends on the vibe of the set, too.
100%.
Right? Because there are directors that do want to do lots of takes, and there are those who don't. And so if they're doing lots anyway, then, it's not you, it's them.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoever your scene partners are. If you're up with people who challenge you and they're on board, then that's so much fun to do the scene over and over and find new things. And if everybody's, given their all the whole time, then it can be like a lot of fun.
And again, that has to be the difference in it, is that there has to be a discovery that is happening maybe every 10 takes. But if you're literally just playing the same thing for 99 takes, get a straight razor.
And then there are moments that you want raw. You don't want it to come off rehearsed in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Like when you throw Alan Rickman off a building.
Yep. Tell him you're counting to 3 and drop him on 2. 1997. Mm-hmm. Could this movie be made today? How much would they need to change?
I think you could make it today. I think you would have to. I think it would be an interesting remake to do it in a different way.
I think factoring AI into it could be very
scary,
terrifying element in a remake.
The whole like CNN correspondent talking to him was, especially for 1997. What an absolute mind F that was.
Yeah. I feel like we live in a world right now where you have all of like social media and just how much of your life is sucked into a screen and you're not in real life as much, especially when real life can be depressing. You'd rather go into a screen. And I think if you took it into that, where the shakeup was to get you to re-engage with actual real life events.
It's The Social Network.
Ooh, yeah. There's a new.
Wait, what?
They're making a sequel to Social Network. It's called The Social Reckoning, and it's about all the corruptness of Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, good.
And Jeremy Strong plays Mark Zuckerberg and plays him brilliantly, at least in the trailer.
Okay.
I mean, literally, like, at least the cadence in his voice, I mean, it is uncanny.
Sorkin is directing and wrote this one.
Ooh.
It has Mikey Madison. It has Jeremy Allen White.
All right, I might have to check that now.
It looks really good.
It looks really good.
Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, good.
I would
gravy.
like to just watch a movie where somebody's held accountable for something if they can't be in real life.
Wouldn't that be nice, accountability?
Because it's based on that whistleblower. And there was like a whole 60 minutes. I'm surprised it didn't, like, Facebook didn't blow up in its face with, like, you know. Anyway, it's a 60 minutes piece of the whistleblower.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I do recommend anybody watch it. I mean, it actually makes you very depressed, but
Joy.
also not surprised in the slightest.
No,
Right.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm going to be on it when I go to bed. I'll admit it. Even though I will say 95% of my scrolling is ads.
I will say most of, like, I rarely scroll through. It used to be I would just scroll through if I was bored and I had a few minutes. And now it's the reels that have hooked me.
Yeah.
And I will go down a real rabbit hole. And then I'm like, oh no, what happened? I just watched so many comics. And I shouldn't be microdosing stand up.
All of your interaction with every single video that you're watching. How long you're watching it for.
Yeah, if you accidentally
That's
hover
how
for too long.
That's
and that
how
happens.
it figures out
right, but
what
that happens.
you like, and then it gives you more of that.
And then you redirect. It
I don't need to
redirects.
watch another 5 marble race videos. Wait, what?
No, you definitely
Lots
do.
of
then
marble
you do.
races
Yeah.
are on my feed.
I must have watched too long on something that was spiritual, because all of a sudden I get like medium, and there's something with divining rods, and I'm like, I don't even know what that. I had to look
Already
it up. I'm
sounds
like, what
it
is
was
this?
your feed from a while ago.
No. A while ago it was the Pope, and that was problematic because I felt like, is it a sin to swipe when the Pope is talking?
That's good.
Forgive me, Father, I sinned.
Yeah, for I
I
swiped.
swiped against.
Like, I believe in world
Father
peace
Leo.
too. You're not really talking to me. I know you're talking to the people who need to hear this, and I'm just going to pray for them.
That is
to hear
forgive
you.
me, Father, for I have swiped.
Yes.
Left or right?
Oh, Pope
Which one's
Tinder.
the, like, no, and which way's
I don't
yes?
even
Is that
know.
Tinder?
Yes, but, like, which way?
Thankfully, I have no
I've
fucking clue.
never have been
No,
on that.
we were all before that was a norm.
Very, very lucky to have not had to play that particular game.
That particular game.
Yes, I brought it back. I'm bringing it back.
Fifth time.
Okay, so I have a fun fact I learned about the game
Ooh,
in
okay.
my deep dive research. So, Deborah Kara Unger, the young lady in the film, sustained a fractured bone in her foot during the production of an exterior sequence. Can you guess which one?
The walking across the trash.
Yeah,
cans.
the dumpster. The logistical schedule. I love that. The logistical schedule required the actress to leap into a dumpster containing live rats to execute the scripted scene. I'm gonna call bullshit. Nobody ever needs that. You seriously couldn't make a
PETA
dumpster?
would
You
be
had to have a real
over
one?
that.
And thankfully, all she did was fracture a foot,
Yeah.
as opposed to be eaten by rats. There goes my plan for tomorrow. Wait, what?
Do you want to hear some reviews?
Poke the bear?
Yeah.
So this movie on the tomato meter, it has a 77%. And then the popcorn meter, which is the audience, an 84%.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, can I just interject really quickly, randomly
No.
here? I just wanted to just have a quick shout out to future listener, future me. Hi, how are you? I love you. Okay, that's it.
I'm just going to take that little audio clip and I'm going to send it to you on the day that this episode drops. Perfect.
Hi, future me. Have a good day, future me.
All right, so I've got a couple. The Daily Gazette said Douglas works hard, and even if it's at first enticing, the movie is shallow and much ado about nothing.
Well,
okay. I don't get that. Because it is about something.
Oh, yeah. And from a suspense thriller, I mean, it is pretty much like I remember being on the edge of my seat the entire time. And even this time, I remember like just being like, I don't remember how. I know it ends happy, but Much Ado About Nothing?
I've seen Much Ado About Nothing in various other forms, and I do not see the correlation.
Correct. Yeah. No Benedict, no Beatrice, no.
it's definitely Much Ado About messing with this man's mind, obviously.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Sorry.
Guys, they're back.
Oh.
Chicago Reader.
Oh, hi, Chicago Reader. How are you doing?
All right, so Chicago Reader says this 1997 thriller is fairly entertaining nonsense. If all you're looking for is 128 minutes of diversion. But if you'd like to see something more from David Fincher, the director of Seven, don't get your hopes up.
Wow.
Harsh.
Yeah.
And like... Were they just hoping to see Seven again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Or was it
what's in the
gore?
clown? What's in the clown?
It wasn't horror film
Seriously,
enough?
That was a scary scene.
Yeah.
For people afraid of clowns, yeah.
Yeah. I concur.
Is it time to sign off?
Take us out, John.
Oh, all right. Well, we greatly appreciate all of our listeners for choosing this podcast, supporting independent film and the Blue Whiskey Independent Film Festival. I'm Jonathan C. Legat, and thanks for imbibing with us. Cheers.